let's go down here a little bit and just talk about some of the features. So as we said, we made it easier. Our user interface, we're going to demo for you in just a minute, is very easy to use. Is in terms of affordability, what you're going to see, what GrooveKart gives you with all of the apps included and all these basically turnkey businesses that are already included with GrooveKart, you're going to be able to get it for the price of pretty much Shopify's lowest price option, but normally it would cost you about $800 a month with Shopify, and with GrooveKart you get it just about $40 a month. All right. When it comes to payments, you can use your own PayPal, your own Stripe, or your own merchant account, or what we have called GrooveKart Payments, which is going to be coming live when we reopen in January 2019. What that means is you don't have to apply for a merchant account. You just come in, put in some information, and instantly you'll be able to process with GrooveKart Payments, and you don't have to apply for a merchant account. All right. Next, we're going to show you some of our landing pages that are meant to convert better. John Cornetta, Matt, myself, we go to many masterminds and we find out what is exactly what works on a web page in terms of how to get a coupon, how to do urgency, say little things that say there are 7 people currently viewing this product, all these different things we're going to demo for you. But the bottom line is these things convert better. You go to Shopify and you get a store, they're not, these stores aren't meant to convert. They might look very nice, but as you know, anybody that's familiar with direct marketing, there are some things that make stores convert better, and we give them to you out of the box. Next thing, if you have a Shopify store, we're going to show you how you can basically just with one click of a button, you can completely import your Shopify store, and probably everything that you have in your Shopify store. It doesn't import all of your apps, so for the most part, you can maybe spend about another half hour going through a couple of settings, and it takes care of everything for you with a click of a button. All right. Now, here are some things that a shopping cart should have, but Shopify doesn't have. You got to pay extra for these things. We have one-click upsells right out of the box for you, and that's really important. What that means is when somebody buys something at your site, like you're seeing right here, on the very next page, they're seeing hey, why don't you bought a shirt? Why don't you buy the matching socks or whatever it is? And it's one click. They don't have to re-enter their credit cards again. And this is known to pick up profits by as much as 35%. Okay. We offer custom domains. So instead of having yourstorename.groovekart.com free at any price point you come with us, you can have it at yourbrand.com. So you just buy a domain or buy it with us and click a button, and you can have your own shop up and running. And John Cornetta is going to be talking in just a minute about the types of opportunities that him and his students make with e-commerce. John has done millions of dollars in e-commerce. He's trained people, and the good thing is John is a full partner with GrooveKart. He's the co-founder. He actually is the person that connected me into this company. And John is going to be offering training programs that he's sold for over $1,000. They're included for free within GrooveKart. So not only are you getting as if you bought something with Shopify, which is just an application, but we're also providing all of the training for you to show you, how, not just how to start a business, but how people that are making 7 figures are doing it. So the store was designed with all of John's needs. And for the last year, he was, saying, Matt, it needs to do this, and all the one-click upsells and pre-transactions upsells, all these things that are not really known very well in the e-commerce space by Shopify themselves. That's why they leave the apps up to these other ninjas that are charging $99 a month for these things, all included with us. The next thing is something I want to show you here. This is something called GrooveKart Studio, and it's a drag and drop page builder. Now I want to show you something right here. Let's take a look at something like apple.com. Okay. And if you notice at Apple, they have 2 things at their website. One is if you look at a product, let's take a look at maybe like a Mac. And you notice this page here, this doesn't look like a typical e-commerce page, like you would see at Amazon, right? Or like, something that would just say, shirts with a description and, the size, and it's made in 100% cotton. This is what we would call an actual direct marketing page. and it's gorgeous. And it's very difficult for you to ever create a page like this with Shopify. They just basically don't do it. So if you notice here in the URL bar, it says apple.com. But when you go to buy one of these products, let's click on buy right here. And then I'm going to choose my product line. And I'll click select. And I want you to notice what's going on right here. I'm now at Apple's store. This is like the e-commerce. This is their like GrooveKart or Shopify type store. And when you go through here, you're starting to see, oh, now we're looking at like something that looks like a shopping cart, right? The little image on the left, there's a gallery, sometimes more images, very brief description. And you upgrade and downgrade and you check out from there. So let's be honest. There's no way that Apple is going to be able to sell this laptop by giving you this much information, just something that you would get from Shopify. And Matt and John and myself, we realized that as well, that you also need the ability to create what's known as a storeless page. Okay, I'm going to give one more example. One of the world's most popular drones is called DJI Spark. Okay, now again, they're not really an e-commerce company, but they do need something to have a product checkout. So if we go to DJI and we look at their Spark, as you can see right now, we're not in their store. We're in what's called going storeless. Okay, and this is where you can get rich content to learn about a product. And then once you go to buy the product and you click buy now, what do you see just happened right here? We just went to store.dji and look what happens here. We have the image and we have additional images, brief description, and the start of a checkout process. Now, if you were with Shopify or any other solution out there on the market, you would basically be getting just a store builder. And GrooveKart gives you that too. But if you want to be able to build a rich store, take a look at right over here what we call, let's see, I'm on the wrong page. That would be here, GrooveKart Studio. I'm going to show you a demo of this. I'm going to create a site. All right, this is something that you get when you purchase GrooveKart. And over here, you're going to have a whole bunch of pre-made storeless designs for jewelry and watches and electronics and cell phones, you name it. We're going to supplements, t-shirts, all those different types of things. Now, we had one of our people in our mastermind here just yesterday here with us in Sarasota, and he was showing us some of the stuff that he does by going storeless and creating basically a landing page with a one-page checkout, some of the things that we're going to be showing you when we show you GrooveKart in a minute. But right now, I want to show you something that you can do with GrooveKart Studio. So what you do first is you go into the blocks, and you have all of these different types of things here: teams, testimonials, footers. So I normally wouldn't start with the bottom of the site, but let's say I want to start with the bottom of the site, and I just drag a footer. And let's open up here a call to action section. We'll put that right here. Let's go down and see. We'll pull a content section, something along the lines just like this. Let's just do like 2 or 3 more. We'll do some features. We want to add some nice little features, and we can change those images later. We can do a pricing table. In fact, this is exactly what we ended up using just for GrooveKart. Next, down here, we might want to have our testimonials. And we'll take one with we'll do a rich one-person testimonial up here like that. And then we'll put down at the bottom maybe like 4. And as you can see, just like that, I've now completely designed a site from start to finish. And you say, well, Mike, what about, writing in all the copy here? Well, that's no problem. You simply go in here and you select and you type in your text and you make it your own, just like that. All right, so if you want to drag and drop any of this type of stuff, of course, you can simply drag and drop that stuff there like that. These images, if we want to go in here and change the image, we simply go into here and we open up an image gallery where we can click on an image and insert it right into the site. We click apply, and just like that, it changes. You can upload images. I think you get the picture. What's interesting about this is this would be integrated completely with GrooveKart for you. Now, I want to show you just one more thing here. I'm going to back out of this. Okay, and we'll leave here. want to show you something here. This is called GrooveKart Launch Site, okay? I'm going to open this up. Now, this is a big site. It's actually everything that's running on GrooveKart right now. And I'm going to open up here to the different pages that we have. And as I said, there's a lot of content here, so this is loading. So what I want to show you is this page here that you see. We're actually at groovekart.com, the very website where you came to register for this webinar. If you look and you see groovekart.com here like this, everything that you are seeing here on this page was built with GrooveKart Studio. In fact, it even says it right here. This entire website was created using GrooveKart Studio's page builder. And if you come in here, bear with me just a second, and we click here on the live page, I'm just letting that load here, guys. As I said, there's a lot of content, and it's loading each one of these blocks. But as you can see, this page is exactly what's over at groovekart.com right here. Okay, it is loading those blocks just a little bit slow, but okay, now I can finally start scrolling. So as you can see now, when I start going around the page here, I can actually go into any of these elements here, and these are images that I uploaded. This is Brad Costanzo, one of our customers here. This is his testimonial. So you can actually see these little gears here like this. This is where we can go in and we can change the color backgrounds and things like that. So that's pretty much what I'm going to show you here for this demo. But there's nothing out there that allows you to create a gorgeous website or a storeless page to sell pretty much anything, and then create a landing page, an opt-in, and then send the people over to your store. All those things you end up having to use a third party like ClickFunnels, and to get that fully integrated could be like $299 a month. But here you're getting literally everything in here. Like we said, you can go right in here and start typing. If I want to change the the background color of any of these sections, we just go into these gears, things like that. So click upsells, retargeting, built-in shipping, the spin wheel, that's a chat integration, social proof pop-ups that are saying somebody from Tennessee just bought this. All of these different things are about $19 to $99 a month add-ons in Shopify. I'm not going to bore you, but there's an article that you can look on that shows the amount of money that Shopify is actually making by selling their apps. Basically what they've done is they've created a very simple store that lets you add products. And then they make a lot of their money by charging you for the apps and by charging you a percentage of your profits. GrooveKart doesn't charge you for the apps. They don't charge you for a percentage of your profits. So now, guys, we are closed. And we are currently in beta with our several hundred customers. And we plan to be opening sometime in early 2019 at twice the price. So if you're interested in getting a beta coupon, we're going to leave the doors open now